What's up?
What's up, girl?
Guess what, guys? It's hot. It's always hot. It's going to be hot for the next couple of months.
God damn!
Yeah, so you're going to hear about that a lot.
Yeah, sorry about it.
Oh, God damn it.
God damn it. So, Erin, what's going on in your life? What's happening? Tell me about it. Spill
Well,
the beans.
I'll tell you my goddamn.
I would love to hear it.
As I think it was probably last week, I had mentioned that Sonic, my kitten, got snipped, and he's been running around with a fucking cone, right?
Yeah.
He's like a little demon with his cone on. Mm-hmm. Well, just yesterday morning,
Yeah.
he has his little fucking cone on, and he's just causing a fucking ruckus in the bathroom. I'm getting ready. Brandon's in the shower. I'm at the counter, whatever, putting on makeup and shit. Cat jumps into the litter box, takes a fucking steamy shit.
And it's hot, too, so I feel like it just permeates the
hot.
room.
The shower was on. It was
Oh,
all hot.
so it's like humid.
Yeah, and then he doesn't like bury it well or whatever, and
Well,
because he's a fucking kitten, and
proud
so
of it.
He just like
Like, you see that log?
I don't know what the fuck he
Came out
did,
of my asshole.
but I guess he went to smell it,
And
and
he
his
grossed him.
cone dipped in it. His cone dipped in it, and it was like a soft serve fucking shit. Oh,
Did he
my God.
Scoopy-Doopy it up?
He Scoopy-Doopy'd it up.
Oh, no.
But also, it was the part where the cone, like, overlaps
Connects.
itself.
Oh, no.
So there was, like, a little center part. And so he's fucking running around with literal shit under his, like, where his chin would be, I guess.
Oh, no.
But, like, sticking out. And then he's like, let me jump on the counter. And
No.
Now I'm going to eat my food because that's
No.
where my food is. It's on the
Getting
counter.
poop particles all over the place.
Shit everywhere.
Oh,
Shit
no.
everywhere. Shit
Oh,
on the
no.
side of his fucking food bowl.
No. No.
Shit on his cone. And I was like, stop moving, right? And so I like grab him, but he's fucking insane. And so he's like, wow, and he's like ripping his head around. And I'm like, do not fucking touch me with your shitty ass
shit
cone.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, no.
that is the grossest. And it smelled so bad.
Oh, no.
So bad. I was gagging. And Brandon's just giggling because he's in the fucking shower.
You
And so
should have
he's
thrown
like,
the cat at him.
right? Like, hey, you deal with this. Fucking wash it off. But he's laughing because he's like, I can't do anything. I'm in the shower. So it's clearly your responsibility.
Yeah, you deal with that shit.
Yeah, so I had to
Your
get
turn, tag, you're it.
fucking toilet paper and like
Ugh.
try and wipe it off of it.
Why would you choose toilet paper?
What would you have chosen?
Like a wet wipe.
I did
a
not have.
Clorox
I was
wipe.
in the bathroom. I just fucking
You
wadded up
have
some
a
toilet paper.
2-year-old. You got wet wipes all over this
I
house.
don't. It's all downstairs.
You need to live in my house.
You have explained how large my house is in the not wanting to go get water in the middle of the night. So I wasn't about to go get a
Hi.
wet wipe
This
with a
is-
shitty ass cat.
This is the one time that you hire a Sherpa to take you to the wet wipes. All right? There is shit involved.
I wiped it off with the toilet paper, but then I realized I had to get in between the two fucking plastic
Oh, gross.
pieces, and I was
No.
like, I need another hand because I couldn't open it and wipe it.
Why
and
don't you
then
just
his
take the fucking
shitty-
cone off for 5 minutes?
Because it was tied on.
Untie it.
How, Stacy?
With
I'd
your
have to get
hands.
scissors and cut it off. It was like a fucking triple knot.
You
They had
get
put
it.
it on at the vet that way. I could not untie it.
Okay. Your vet sounds ghetto as fuck.
It is pretty ghetto.
Like they couldn't even spring for like
It's
one
actually
that
also your
doesn't get
vet,
tied on
so.
with gauze. Not anymore.
Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know. They were like, oh, and you got an e-collar. That's fucking $25 or $35 or something. And in my head, I was like, what the fuck is an e-collar? No
I don't
idea,
know.
right? I just
Yeah.
paid the fucking lady, and then it came out, and it was like ghetto tied on. And I was like,
You paid $25 for that tied-on cone?
I could have bought this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
To be fair, I didn't know what an e-collar was.
No, but like, not to brag, but my vet, same fucking price probably, maybe like in the $16, $18 range. And they're nice ones. Like they even have like fabric lining that go around the neck so it doesn't like bother them.
Oh, yeah, this doesn't have that.
And it,
This
like,
is like straight
snaps.
plastic. Like, don't run into a wall, motherfucker. You're going to cut your neck open.
Oh, well, they could do that too. It's not that fancy. I'm really selling it. But like,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, those gauze ones. I thought those were free.
That it's like tied around the loops with the gauze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think it would be free too, honestly.
Honestly,
I
at
could
that
probably
point, that
buy
thing
it
can't hold up for 14 days.
for like 4 cents. I mean, it's plastic. It's like plastic.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have any of the lining on
It's
it
held
anyway.
together by literally a gauze string.
Yeah, at any rate. There was
Okay,
shit
wait.
everywhere.
Follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you literally only wipe it off with toilet paper?
Yeah.
Not to judge you, I'm just wondering. Because you know how they always say, like, people who use bidets, they're like, yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty
shit
gross if
everywhere,
you just
shit
like,
particles.
yeah, if you just wipe your ass with toilet paper, like you wouldn't wipe it off your hand and be like, it's clean. Very solid point. But now I'm thinking the same thing about the cone. Is like you didn't even get a Clorox wipe.
No.
Not even a wet one.
No, I'm the gross one in this situation. I was
You
like,
really are.
peace be with you.
That fucking helmet thing is touching everything.
Well, to be fair,
It's not a helmet, but you know what I mean. A cone.
Hank got it off of him today. So,
Like, just bit it and flipped it. I'll help you, buddy.
I don't know, man. He untied it. The fucking gauze was laid out flat. He could untie it,
If
apparently.
Hank can untie it, you could have untied it to get the shit off.
I think he was working at it for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, you don't have that kind of time.
I don't have that kind of time. Not with shit flinging around.
No.
And Hank was like, I got this. And he got it off.
It's
And
like,
then
you smell like shit, bro.
he's like, I think it's this cone. Take it off. And then he came fucking frolicking over to me, and he was soaking wet. Because like Hank was like, I'll lick this shit up for you. And
Yeah.
then he was just licking like his paws and stuff. Because he's like, I haven't had a bath in days.
Oh, that poor kitty.
I put it right back on him.
Aww.
Yeah.
Was he miserable? Like, fuck you.
Probably. but
Plotting
he
your
still has it
fucking
on.
death as soon as this cone comes off, you motherfucker. You know, they wear it for so long at a certain point, you have to wonder, like, do they just think this is my life now?
Yeah, that's what Brandon was saying. He's like, do you think he thinks this is like forever?
It's like, oh my God.
I almost had freedom.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Sounds awful.
Yeah. He's only got like 3 more days with it on. or
Oh,
something.
you're on the home stretch
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, he's almost done. I almost left it off today when Hank got it
I
off.
was like, why'd you even put it back on?
Yeah, that's the only reason. It was because I was like,
You know, they tell you like 14 days because they know no one ever follows that. So, like, solid 7.
She said 10 to 14 days. 10 is on the minimum. And I was like, okay, it's been 7 today.
Oh, that's what you mean by 3
Yeah.
more days.
Yeah, so 3 more days. And then
Okay.
it'll be 10. That'll be the minimum. I'll take it off.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Either way.
Anybody who's an actual vet or anything is probably cringing at us. Don't follow any of our advice, medical or veterinarian.
Or any advice.
really, honestly, you really shouldn't listen to anything we say.
Right? Turn it off.
Yeah, what are you doing? No, turn us back on.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Tell everybody about us. Just tell them not to heed our words.
Yeah.
Unless it's something important, like don't dip your clam in crazy. I don't remember what we had said that one time, but you know what I mean.
And be nice to each other.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mm-hmm.
Always be kind.
You know the ones to listen to.
Yeah, you
gotta
understand.
wade through them, but you know.
Pick and choose.
Okay, do you want to hear my goddamn?
I do.
Because you kind of already know it. But you were so busy this weekend having an anniversary and building a chicken coop that I had to hang out with other people. Shout out Darcy Steph. And for our friend's birthday, she was like, I want to go get piercings. And you know I'm down for anything. And she was like, we should get our ears pierced. And I was like, I don't know. I've never thought about piercing any other part of my ear. Like I've only ever done the very first hole that my mom did for me when I was like 4.
Yeah.
And then I stretched that shit out when I was in high school, like, fuck this hole. And I made it bigger, and then I haven't done anything with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so our friend was like, oh, they have a piercing that is supposed to help with migraines. It's called the Daith piercing. Or when we went to the tattoo shop, the guy called it Doth or something like that. And I was like, there's an I in it. It's Daith.
There's definitely an I in it. I
But
wouldn't say
it's his
without.
profession.
Man, he probably knows.
Yeah, he would know. He for sure would know. He looked fucking like he belonged at a tattoo parlor. Like he had face tattoos. He had these fucking like lip piercings, and they were like saber-toothed tiger fangs,
Oh.
but they were really just like metal spikes.
Yeah.
Cool as shit. But also would be like very terrifying if you just like met on the street and not a tattoo shop.
Yeah.
He was the nicest guy in the whole
They
entire world.
always are.
So fucking nice. So chill. Like, did a wonderful job. Didn't even hurt, which I wasn't that concerned about hurting. But he fucking nailed it.
Hell
And
yeah.
He did say he didn't want me to bleed out because my ear was bleeding a lot. And he was like, do you have any alcohol? And I was like, oh, Bloody Mary. But I did not tell him that the night before. I was totally drunk. So, you know.
It's probably still in your system.
Oh, for fucking sure. And ever since then, it keeps fucking bleeding. But anyway, I got the piercing so that like maybe I won't have migraines. And also I look super cool.
Yeah, you look so fucking cool. I love it.
Yeah, so fucking cool.
So
and now I just want to get like so many other things pierced.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but like, you know, on my ears.
Yeah. Let's just go all the way up.
I'm down. I want to do the conch because like, okay, so our friend Darcy did the conch and it's so cute. Right now it's just a little stud.
Yeah.
But like you can like loop around and it looks so fucking cool, man. I don't know why I've never looked at this or thought about it.
Yeah, I haven't really ever either. Other
Anyway.
than like the one bar thing, and I'm like,
Yeah, the industrial bar.
Yeah.
I would get that. That sounds cool. I've just never thought about it.
Yeah.
Even when we went that one drunken night and you got your belly button pierced, and I was like, that's okay, I'll set this one out, which is so not like me.
No.
But I literally was like, I don't really want to pierce my nose. I don't want to like pierce my eyebrow, my lip, my tongue, my belly button. Like none of those just ever rang. And I never thought of my fucking ears.
That's
Anyway,
silly.
I don't
We'll
know
get
why.
them all fucking every night. We're drunk now.
Yeah, I'm down. Shit, man.
Get them with your mom and your aunt.
Oh, that'd be interesting. We can go get tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get a tattoo on any fucking day, but then it comes to a piercing and I'm like, I don't really want it.
I don't really want it.
I don't know why. I've never really.
That's so silly.
I know, isn't it?
You know, when I got my lip pierced, he told me, whoa, you're a bleeder. So maybe it's just us.
I think it is because I was like, it was the world's smallest Bloody Mary. I didn't even catch a buzz from it. And it was literally like 3 hours before.
Yeah.
I even got fucking pierced.
Maybe
Maybe
it's
I'm
just us.
exaggerating. It was like an hour and a half, but still.
You blush very easily and turn red very easily.
Maybe it's just like my blood is
Yeah.
so like thin.
It's so viscous.
No,
that the
the
right one?
opposite of it. It's very
Anti-viscous.
thin viscosity.
Yeah.
It's very thin.
It's very movable.
On a
It's
viscosity scale of Richter, it's
less.
yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. It's just like, oh, fuck, is that an opening? I'm going to go out there. I want to be free.
I've got to be free.
Yeah.
Break free?
Break
you know.
free.
You
Yeah.
know.
I get it. I was there.
Psh, whatever.
Anyway, you want to talk about murder?
Duh, I want to talk about murder.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Remember when we first started this podcast and we were like, it could be other things. It doesn't have to be murder. And we've never once told like an alien story or something.
Yeah. I told one that may have not been murder.
That's true.
Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
After all that, would you like to hear about something now?
Precisely.
Okay. Today, here on episode 199,
Woo!
so close to 200.
So close. No pressure, but that's my episode.
It is. No pressure.
Was yours.
Would have been. Till I,
Fuck
went
shit
through some
up.
shit.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
some shit up, yo. Yo.
I am going to tell you about Jean-Claude Roman.
Oh. Ramon? Ramon.
It's spelled Romand, and I'm
Oh.
assuming that the D is silent because I, too, had a French last name, and the D was silent. And so I'm like, but it's probably the same. Didn't look it up.
Got it.
Didn't look it up.
Support it.
Okay, so
Fuck that D.
fuck that D.
Fuck that D.
Obviously, not obviously, but now I'm going to tell you. This one takes place in France.
And next, I'm going to continue to tell you what else has happened in this story. Just going to
And
narrate.
now, in case you didn't know about this next part. So, this takes place in France. I apologize in advance for all the things that
You
I
don't have to
may or
apologize.
may not
You're gonna
say
nail
wrong.
it. Croissant.
Croissant.
Oh, see? I even said it wrong.
Yeah, stupid.
It's like quoi?
Yeah,
Oh, I never knew that.
yeah.
Is that how you say ours?
I don't know. No, probably not.
Croissant.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Oh.
No. That's how you say no.
Oh my God, everybody's fucking punching their listening device. That's how you say no. You're so stupid.
You're welcome. And that is your lesson in French for the day.
I feel so educated.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so Jean-Claude was born on February 11th, 1954
All right.
in eastern France. Didn't even write down where it was because I was like, I'm not going to be able to say that shit.
East. That shit is east.
It's on the eastern part of
You know where
France.
France is? Look east.
A little bit easter, though. That's where he was.
But still like in France, but like
But like on the eastern side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he was at. That's where
Okay.
his parents were like, this is where we will have our child.
everybody's
right?
like, these fucking Americans. That was a weird accent.
That was pretty good.
Was
I could
it?
hear the cigarette in your mouth.
Yeah.
Is that a stereotype?
Well, that's
Sorry.
what we're here for.
That's
So
what we're here for.
we're the stupid Americans. So
We are the stupid Americans. All right. Listen.
don't blame us. Blame the system, motherfuckers.
Blame the public schools.
Yeah. And my inability to pay attention during geography.
That's called ADHD.
And also
We don't have mental health care, so
feel sorry for us.
feel sorry for us. Okay, so this motherfucker,
Yeah.
Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude went to university. He got his degree. I believe it was the equivalent of a bachelor's degree.
Okay.
But again, it was another French word. Did not write it down. I'm not going to attempt to say it.
For sure.
So, in 1971, he enrolled for graduate school, but he dropped out after one semester.
Oh, that shit's hard. He's like, mm-mm.
It is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
We'd
so
know.
we would totally know. Yeah. Well, so then he was like, I'm just going to try my hand at medical school, right?
Oh, obviously. Graduate school, that shit was too hard. What was he studying? You might have told me.
Well, now he's going to be studying
Medical.
arterial or
Oh.
arteriosclerosis.
Oh. Okay.
Okay?
It feels like arteries, but then spine.
Yeah. Maybe
Like
it's
your
like
spine
arteries in your
arteries.
spine. Yeah, maybe that. I don't know. Did not look it up.
Or maybe it means like
We don't
a
come here for
specific
facts.
type of scoliosis. Like that shit's arterial.
Arteriosclerosis.
Arterial?
Arteriosclerosis.
Whatever.
Either which way. He was like, that's my jam.
Oh, it's not scoliosis.
No, it's sclerosis.
I fucking jam that shit in there. Every medical person.
Arteriosclerosis. So scoliosis. What's
Who
it?
knows? Is it blood vessels?
I didn't look.
Like your arteries?
It
Like he's
sounds
just going to
it.
memorize
Arterio.
Yeah, he's just going to memorize.
Sclerosis.
He's like, I love veins.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. He was
Okay.
like, that's my jam. I'm gonna fucking study that shit up, right?
What are vein walls made of?
Vein walls?
Yeah, like you have skin and you have bones and you have muscle and you have tissue. What are vein walls made of?
Tissue.
Just tissue?
I would think.
Is it skin inside of your skin?
Stop that. I hate that thought.
I know. I want to know what it is. Is it just random ass tissue? Is it just vein tissue? It's special kind of tissue. Have you ever gotten a vein in like a chicken bone? Like when
Yeah.
you're eating a chicken bone?
Yeah.
It's different.
It is different.
It's not, or it kind of feels like skin.
but
It's
like all
slippery.
your tissue is different in different parts of your body. Tissue is just tissue, right? It's just different. Maybe it's
I
a
don't know that
muscle.
answer.
Is it a muscle?
Tissue? No, it's tissue.
No, I mean the vein walls.
Oh, is it
Not
a
a
muscle?
muscle?
I don't think so because it doesn't do anything. Like a snake. No, your heart pumps it through your veins.
Yeah.
So it's not a muscle. It's definitely some sort of skin-like
Maybe
material.
it's just like tubing plastic in our bodies. It's all those microplastics.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Now
that
we
must
get
be it.
That's probably what it is.
It's got what plants crave.
That's right. It's got electrolytes.
Rondo.
So he was like, that's the shit I'm going to study, right?
Yeah.
He became a successful medical professional and researcher.
Okay, Jean-Claude.
And he worked at the World Health Organization in France.
Oh, great. Who?
WHO. He worked at the WHO. He married.
He's fucking busy during the pandemic. I'll tell you that much right now.
Oh, he probably is busy during the pandemic.
I feel like he's dead.
So he married a woman and they had 2 children together. Their names were not mentioned in the article, so
I
they're
bet
just
they were.
great. So they're living the fucking dream, right? Like she has a job. They've got 2 kids. He's working for the fucking WHO. He's
The fucking who?
the fucking WHO.
Yeah.
He's on top of the world. They're on top of the world. Everything's great, right?
Question before you move on.
Go on.
You know how, like, here in the U.S., it's very popular for people to name their daughters Paris,
Yeah.
like Hilton, Paris Hilton. In other, I feel like I already know this answer, but like in other countries, do people pick like,
California.
yeah, like U.S. state names, like Alabama over here,
Probably not that one.
like Maine. Oh, sorry, Alabama, Ohio. Ohio would be a dude's name, right?
Yeah.
Not to be gender specific, but like, come on, Ohio, that's a dude's
It's
name.
kind of masculine. I could see Maine being a name.
Maine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maine.
Maine.
I could see like Seattle being a name.
Oh my God, we're going to see so many Seattles popping up. Mm-hmm. Baby Seattle.
Yeah, like, oh, how cute. What's your baby's name? Seattle. Oh, I love that. Cali, but don't ever call California that. But like, people have named their kid that.
That's
you know?
true. That's true. That's true. Florida. What kind of name is Florida?
My name's a state.
What else do they got? Texas?
New Mexico.
That's a long name. Mm-hmm. You got to like hyphen that shit to count it as one.
You think it's just a capital? Kind of like Mackenzie when they have the capital K?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
New Mexico.
Anyway, I'm sure there's really obvious ones and I'm just not thinking of it. Maybe they're more like states or like cities. Because like
Like Brooklyn.
Paris is a city. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Like Brooklyn. That's all we got. Like San Diego.
Yeah, it was like Sacramento. Let's look at the
Oh,
fucking...
that'd be the silliest name.
Oh, it's my buddy Sacramento. We call him Menno for short.
I love it. Anyway, okay, carry on.
Anyway.
So, doing their thing.
So their kids were probably named like Brooklyn and Oregon, right?
For sure. Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt. So Jean-Claude was so good with money and he was respected among his family that they would, like, his family would give him money to invest for them in, like, hedge funds and shit.
Oh,
right?
shit. Okay.
So he's like, everybody's going to the fucking top together. right?
Okay.
Like, I'm doing great. My family's doing
Who's
great.
coming with me?
Who's coming with me?
Yeah.
Give me your monies. I'll invest that shit for you. We're all going together, right?
All right.
So
Feels kind of culty, but I'm for it.
feels kind of culty. Yeah. Either way. But they trusted him.
What kind of a family is it if it's not culty, you know?
Right?
Like, every family is cultish. If you think about it, every family is a mini cult. Mm-hmm. You got to follow my
Sometimes-
rules.
Sometimes
you
your
gotta do what I
cult
say.
takes your shoes off at the door. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes your cult lets you eat chips in the bed, and sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes your cult says everybody has to go to bed by 8, and then the parents do drugs.
Yeah, some cults do that.
Some cults,
Do laundry on Sundays.
it's like you're explaining my whole cult.
I think we have very similar cults. We might be assigned to the same one.
Except for the shoes off at the door. I don't do that.
Me either. Well, yes, but not on purpose.
Yeah,
My kids
yeah.
just never wear shoes.
You're like, grab the ones by the door. We'll bring them to the car.
Just so you have them in case you need them, in case there's glass.
in case there's a closed-toed shoes needed.
There's a shoe policy at this place. We're going to want to be prepared.
There's a shoe policy here
Oh, God.
at the grocery store. Oh, man. Okay, so
Yes.
on October 23rd, 1988 now.
Ooh, all right. I'm 1 year old.
Jean-Claude was visiting his father-in-law, Pierre Crollet, because Pierre wanted to talk about some of the investments that Jean-Claude had made for him. right?
Uh-oh. Okay, we have some questions, Jean-Claude.
Yeah. He's like, I got some questions. But a horrible freak accident happened.
Of course.
And Pierre actually fell down the stairs during the visit.
Okay, this doesn't sound like an accident, if you ask me.
Well, listen, Jean-Claude was the only one there,
Yeah.
but he called for help, and
He said, help! Karate chop.
He
Kick
was
to
like,
the face.
help, help, and then fucking paramedics came, right?
Okay. You're
Pierre-
keeping this together. You're keeping this train on.
I'm keeping this train on the rails.
Okay. I'll bite. Oh, no.
What had happened?
I hope Pierre pulls through.
Well, Pierre was still conscious when the paramedics arrived, and he was like mumbling Jean-Claude's name,
Because he fucking shoved him.
but
Weird.
they needed to get him to the hospital like ASAP, right?
Yeah.
And so Jean-Claude was like, oh no, you need your oxygen mask. And he put the oxygen mask over Pierre's face, and then Pierre
Died.
passed out. And he actually ended up dying from his injuries a few days later without
Jean-Claude.
ever waking up.
With his, what did he have in that oxygen mask?
I mean, the paramedics brought it. It was probably oxygen.
Okay. He's like pinching the cord. Like kinking the
got a
hose.
kink in it, yeah.
He's like, breathe, Pierre, breathe. Oh, no, that's really sad.
Super sad.
Yeah.
Right? So, poor Pierre. Obviously, the
Poor
death...
Pierre.
Poor Pierre. So, obviously, the death was ruled accidental,
Yeah.
and Jean-Claude and his wife organized, like, a fundraiser for the funeral, all this kind of stuff, right? They're like, we'll fucking take care of this shit, right?
Fundraiser.
Well,
Okay, he didn't want to pay for it himself?
I mean, listen, just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you need to spend a lot of money,
Sure
right?
you do. That's your family, bro.
Either which way.
Okay.
Life goes on, right?
Okay, Jesus.
C'est la vie.
Give me a fucking day to mourn. All right.
No.
C'est la vie.
So,
Life is such. Such what?
go on. So, here we go, right? So
Yeah.
then in January of 1993, Jean-Claude purchased a silencer for a .22 caliber rifle.
Oh, not suspicious. He just
And-
needs things to be silent.
Yeah,
It's too loud. It goes bang, bang, and it hurts my ears.
exactly. And some gas canisters, but he had them both gift wrapped. So,
Surprise, motherfucker.
surprise, motherfucker.
Happy birthday to me.
Well, he didn't have a .22 caliber rifle. So, I mean, maybe he's buying it for someone else.
Yeah, maybe.
You know who did, though?
Who?
His dad.
Okay.
So,
What's big jump there. All right. Hey, what's up, Dad?
what's up, Dad?
Is it Dad's birthday? And he's like, you know what? I really need a gas can and a silencer.
And a silencer. Well,
so I could shoot that gas can and no one would know. I don't know. I'm just
maybe
throwing
yeah.
out ideas.
That's a way to blow it up, but I don't think a .22 caliber rifle would blow up a gas can.
I wasn't thinking of blowing up. I was just thinking of something to aim at
Oh,
for practice.
I was just thinking of blowing shit up because you hear gas, you know? That'd be
Sure.
fun.
Yeah, that would be smart.
So then on January 9th, 1993, Jean-Claude went to the bank and he pulled out 2,000 francs, 2,000 French dollars,
Yes.
and which is roughly fucking 2,000 US dollars.
Okay.
So now we're just going to talk in regular dollars.
In those freedom dollars.
Those freedom units.
Yeah.
And then he went and borrowed the .22 caliber rifle from his dad.
Yeah.
right?
Hey, Dad, I have a gift for you, but I'd like to try it out first.
But like, I'm gonna take that shit.
Gotta make sure.
I don't
it's
know
safe.
why he got the silencer and the gas canisters gift wrapped, but he did. Maybe it was to hide what was in them.
I think he was just trying to treat himself.
He was like, for me?
Yeah. You know how like moms do that shit on Christmas? They like wrap their own gifts and put it under the tree and then they're like, oh my goodness.
I shouldn't have.
A crock pot? How did I know?
At first I thought you said crack pipe. I was like, oh, we had different childhoods.
Not a crack pipe. A crock pot. Close.
Close.
But it's a pot that you crock in,
Yeah, we're crocking pots.
obviously.
So he went back home, like, everything's fucking normal.
With his gift wrap shit and his gun?
With his gift wrap shit and his rifle, right? And then after they put the kids to bed, Jean-Claude and his wife went into the bedroom, and then he beat her to death with a rolling pin
What?
in their bed.
That escalated quickly. A rolling pin. He's got a silencer and a gun, and homeboy beat her to death with a rolling pin?
Mm-hmm.
That's aggressive. Was
Very
it a wooden
aggressive.
one?
I'm assuming.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's a strong
In
swing.
their bed.
Yeah.
And then he went to sleep next to her body.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because he was like, well, that's over, I guess. I'm going to go to sleep. And then...
What the fuck?
The next morning,
Yeah.
he woke up like, everything is fucking fine.
And just did his life.
And he closed the
shower.
bedroom door. He went and, showered, did whatever. He got the kids. He's like, let's have fucking breakfast. They had some brekkie. They had fucking watched cartoons in the morning.
Jesus.
They just had a good fucking day, right?
Mom's upstairs.
Mom's in the room, whatever. I'm
Ugh.
assuming he closed the door. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah.
That's fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
What an asshat. Why is he killing everybody?
I don't know.
She getting suspicious or something?
The mom?
Yeah.
Oh, about like her dad or something? Because it was the father-in-law, Pierre.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was
This
the
is-
brother-in-law for some
This
reason.
is years later, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, still. I mean, like, still, she's like, I always fucking knew it was you.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you shoved him. And he's like,
Ooh, like one argument led there, and he was like,
what'd you
Let's
say?
take care of that.
We gotta lose the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
So, he has breakfast with the kids. He watches cartoons. A normal fucking day, right?
Weird. Creepy.
They have a perfectly normal day.
Okay.
And then he puts them to bed that night.
oh, my God.
And once they fall asleep, he shoots them both in the head.
What an asshat.
What the fuck?
What is this guy doing?
Well,
Okay. Those poor kids, man.
yeah.
At least they didn't fucking know about their mom. I mean, they know now. If you believe in what I believe in. Which, who doesn't?
Could never be friends with someone who doesn't believe in God.
But, like, Jesus, right?
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Also, you can make them go to school one more day.
Well, I don't know if they had school that day.
Okay, I just guessed.
Yeah. Actually, it was a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's fucked up, but still.
yeah, I know, right? But he had maybe like one last good day with him. I don't fucking know
What a
where his
weirdo.
thought was, but that's where he went.
Okay.
And so they both died. So now the mom and the two kids are dead. So seemingly, he flips for no fucking reason, right?
Yeah. Out of
Well,
nowhere.
It turns out that Jean-Claude had been lying and living a completely made-up life.
What do you mean? Like he
Oh.
doesn't go to work every day?
Oh, no. He does not go to work every day.
Oh, this is like a Dirty John kind of thing.
Oh, so
Okay, if
This
you haven't
mother-
listened to Dirty John, go listen. It's good.
it's very good. This motherfucker never graduated medical school.
What?
He never even took the tests to graduate.
What?
He wasn't a doctor or a researcher.
Okay, this is making a lot more sense since he like dropped out of school like instantly.
Yeah, he was like, shit, that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And then he just fucking lied. He's like, yeah, I went to medical school. Yeah, I did all that shit. He never worked for the WHO. He didn't do any of that
What?
shit, right?
How do you have so much money?
Well, he was never investing any of the money that people gave him. So during the day, he would just fucking hang around town nearby the World Health Organization or whatever. Like,
Oh
office.
shit!
He even went so far as to go on work trips, and he would get dropped off at like Geneva International Airport or whatever, and then he would just stay in a hotel nearby there, and then he
What the
would
fuck?
read medical journals and travel guides for the places that he said that he was traveling, so that when he came back, he could like speak on it, like, oh yeah, I went to the fucking dome or whatever, like,
Oh my god!
right?
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah. So,
Like the energy it takes to live a double life, you know?
dude.
Also, kind of appealing. Like you just get to rent a hotel room for like a week.
Yeah, but imagine lying to so many people. Like,
Yeah, that
that's
sounds like a lot of
hard.
work, but like imagine a whole week of like whatever the
Just
fuck
doing
you want
whatever the fuck you want and not actually having a work trip,
and not
That sounds
feeling
amazing.
guilty. I wish
Yeah.
I were a dad.
right? Do you think he felt guilty?
No,
Probably not.
He shot them in the head, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
fair.
assuming the head.
It was in the head. I did
Okay.
say head. You're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
You nailed it.
Look
so,
at me assuming and correctly.
like you said,
Yeah.
where does he get all this money?
Yeah. Okay. So,
Right?
well, you said that people were giving him money to invest in, which is probably why Pierre was like, "Motherfucker, where's my money?"
So that's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
His wife worked, so they lived off of her salary.
Oh
And
my gosh, this poor woman.
Right? I guess they had, like, sold their condo or apartment or something for some chunk of change, so they were living off of that. And then the money that people gave him to invest for them, he was using that as well.
Jesus
And
Christ.
obviously not investing it. Just
Clearly,
fucking-
just like surviving off of it.
Yeah.
Was he
So-
running low and that's why he just killed everybody?
Well, that brings me back to the father-in-law, Pierre, right?
Okay. Yes, Pierre.
The horrible tragedy where he fell down some stairs.
Obviously was not Jean-Claude.
Well, that horrible accident came just a few days after Pierre asked Jean-Claude about his investments, and he had actually wanted to take money out.
Oh, like I need some of that money back.
Yeah, he's like, I got some shit to do. Thanks for all that investing. What's it at right now? Because, like, I need some cash, right?
Yeah.
So, obviously, Jean-Claude doesn't have the money to give back.
So he's like, whoopsie.
So, he's like, fucking whoopsie.
Yeah.
It's never officially proven that Jean-Claude murdered his father-in-law.
But like, come on.
But, like, it's highly suspected now
Yeah.
that we know the fucking rest of the story,
For
right?
sure, yeah.
But that's all the sidebar because the story isn't over yet,
Oh my God.
okay?
Okay.
So he just murdered his wife and kids, and
Yeah.
now, in his mind, he's got some more fucking loose ends.
Uh-oh. Who?
His parents
Oh no.
and an ex-girlfriend.
What the fuck?
Which, they kept saying ex-mistress, but, like, that feels so scandalous, right? We'll just call her a girlfriend.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
the ex-girlfriend had given Jean-Claude $900,000
Who has that kind of money?
fucking cash. I don't know,
Ugh,
man.
in cash?
I don't know if it was actually cash.
Okay. Doesn't
but
really matter.
it
It's
was
still a lot of money.
as a favor, not like an investment.
Like, can you loan me?
Yeah. Can you loan me almost $1 million?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Was she loaded? Obviously.
Obviously. Hang out with the right people, right? But she had recently contacted him and was like, yo,
I'm
pay
gonna
me
need
back.
that money back.
Mhm.
Remember how that one time I spotted you a few? 100,000?
A few $100,000, almost $1 million, closer to
Nine
$1
to be
million.
exact. Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, I'm actually looking to
Take that money elsewhere?
not work anymore. So
Yeah.
give it back,
I'd
right?
like to stop doing that.
I would like that back.
That's where you come in.
So, the next morning, after murdering his children, he went to his parents' house and they all sat down. They had fucking breakfast together.
Homeboy.
And then immediately after breakfast was over, Jean-Claude shot them both multiple times.
Why his parents, though?
Until they died. Because everybody was starting to get fucking suspicious.
So it's your parents.
Dude.
That's the one group of people that you can go to and be like, I'm sorry. You know I'm an asshole.
Yeah. Remember how you always said I was a pathological liar? You were right.
Turns out I was right. I'd like some help.
Yeah. Nope, that's not where he went. He was like, fuck, loose ends. I don't want to have to come clean to these people who
my
I've
gosh.
loved my whole life.
Yeah. Was he close with them?
I don't know.
Or were they like abusive or something? Like, I guess not if you're having
don't-
breakfast with them.
I don't know. But
Wow.
also, cover your ears, he also killed the family dog.
Why?
Why?
Why? The dog has no
Why?
idea. This asshole is just using this as an excuse.
Yeah, the
Like, to
dog was
kill.
just like, fuck yeah, let's play. Oh my God, I love you. This is great. Also,
heart.
it should be noted that it has been 18 years that he was living this lie, right?
Jesus Christ.
He lived that for 18 fucking years.
Then one day he's like, I knew this day would come.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he just fucking shot everybody.
Yeah, and then he just went fucking bonkers.
Was it his dad's own gun?
Yeah. Fucked up, right?
That's so fucked up. That is so disrespectful.
You don't kill a man with his own gun.
That is your father?
Yeah.
So disrespectful.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
His dad's probably pissed.
Oh, I imagine
So
so.
pissed.
So, later that night, he went and he picked up the ex-girlfriend and he told her that they were going to go to dinner with the health minister because he's fucking keeping this lie alive.
Oh my God.
Right? At this point, she didn't know that it's all a fucking
Farce.
ruse.
Yeah.
So she thought that they were going to go to this dinner and then he was going to pay her back or they'd talk about it or whatever. Like, this was their little meeting, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like, this is her trying to get her cash back. So she's like, sure, I'll go to dinner.
Sure.
Can I have my $900,000? Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. And also, I guess if you're going to go to a dinner where you might possibly get $900,000 back, it's not weird that the health minister might be there. I feel like he rubs elbows with rich people, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. But he's like, oh, well, this is going to be fancy. Don't
Now,
worry
is
about
there just one minister of health?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
because
that
they
like
said
the Surgeon General?
at the time he was the health minister.
Yeah.
Like the then health minister. And I was like,
Gotcha.
oh, yes.
The Minister of the Health.
Of course. Which, of course, we all know who that is.
Yeah, obviously it's,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So He picks her up, and they're driving around, and then he pretends to get lost. Now,
Okay.
I don't understand how, but he was like, we're lost. We better get out of the car. And she was like, okay. So they get
He's
out
like,
of
let
the
me
car.
get up to higher ground.
Yeah, like, why? Well, I've never gotten out of
Hey,
the car
hon, can
when
you
I've
climb
felt
this
lost.
tree?
Right? Can you get up to higher ground?
Do you see the roads? Where do they go?
Do you see lights over? I have no fucking idea. But they both got out of the car, right?
All right.
And so then he grabs a cord and he tries to strangle her.
He's got a gun with a silencer. Why is he doing it this way?
Well, he didn't bring the gun to dinner, I
what an
guess.
idiot.
And so she fought back, right?
Oh, no.
She's like, oh,
this
fuck this
poor
shit.
woman.
And then he fucking tear gassed her.
Where the fuck did he get tear gas?
I don't know. Probably next to his fucking rifle.
Oh, my
or the gas
gosh.
canisters. I don't know. But he was like fucking bear mace or tear gas or whatever. Like fucking
Wasp spray.
wasp spray.
Yeah.
And she ended up breaking away from him. And when he
Oh my God.
realized that he wasn't able to overpower her, he was like, sorry.
Oh, my God.
I won't do it again.
So she lives?
So get back in the car. Yeah. She lives.
And she did she get back in the car?
She got back in the car.
Oh, my God, this poor woman.
She got back in the car. And then he drove her home and was like, please don't tell anyone that I tried to kill you.
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
What the fuck?
And she was like,
Yeah.
sure.
Cool, man. Yeah, for sure. I'll never tell anybody. Let me get the fuck out of the car and run away.
Exactly. So she just fucking deuces out. I don't know if she calls the police or what, but that is not
Oh, my God.
in this part of the story.
This poor woman. So he
Right?
doesn't get busted by her.
Nope.
Ugh.
And she's like, bye. I'm
Later,
out.
loser. I'm out of here. Fuck,
actually-
fuck y'all 900 grand.
Really tired and I have to go wash off this tear gas.
I didn't even want to eat with the Prime Minister of Health,
Yeah, exactly.
with the Pope of Health.
So he goes back home, the Pope of Health. So he goes back home where his family is all dead
Yeah.
inside this house, right?
Oh, my God.
He
okay.
sat around, he watched TV for a couple hours.
He doesn't even like clean up shop.
No.
He's just living in it.
Yeah. He slept in the fucking bed where he had killed his wife.
No.
Beat his wife to death, which I cannot imagine is clean.
Does he? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Does he have like any sadness or remorse? Or like, man, I wish somebody was here.
Like, this house is usually much louder.
Or is he just like, whatever?
I don't know.
That is something. There's something wrong.
I don't know.
There's something wrong with this man.
Definitely something wrong. So he watches TV for a couple hours and then he pours gasoline all over the house. He lit the house on fire and then he took a shit ton of sleeping pills.
I thought you were going to say, and then he took a shit. Okay, so he's going to off himself
Yep. He's like,
with his
out
family.
in the house. And
Okay.
he's like, oh, if I burn the house down,
Yeah.
no one will know.
You know
right?
what's interesting about this is like I can relate, not to all of that, but to the part of like being like, oh, I have this thing to do and it's just going to be so much work. I'm going to procrastinate and sit and watch TV in my house for a while.
Yeah.
Like he's got a whole dead family everywhere. I have a lot of dishes and like a lot of shit to clean up. And I'm just like, you know what? One more Real Housewife,
Yeah. Like
one more
later.
commercial break, and then I'll go do the dishes.
Yeah.
And he was doing the same thing, only it was then he's going to pop a bunch of pills and light his house on fire.
And he's like,
Tomato,
I
tomato.
just need to watch this one last episode. Of
I got to know if the
Simpsons.
Brewers make the World Series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's very into American sports.
100% baseball. Just like everybody cares about baseball, right?
Everybody. Always. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Especially men. So,
Oh, yeah. He sounds like a man.
Jean-Claude? Yeah, he loves baseball. So,
Yeah.
at 4 a.m, some road cleaners nearby noticed a house ablaze, right?
No. What someone should call.
They were like, let's alert the authorities, right? And
Uh-huh.
they get the fucking fire department on it. When they show up, they're able to get Jean-Claude out. He was still alive.
But he was sleepy, huh?
Oh, he's probably real sleepy.
He's so tired.
Just want to lay down.
I'm just tired. I don't want to talk right now.
So I don't know what injuries he sustained, like during the fire or anything.
Yeah,
right?
like how far did it get?
Yeah, I don't know. It was big enough that someone outside of the house noticed.
Wow. Can you imagine, though, popping a shit ton of pills, knowing it's going to kill you, and then just laying down with your house set on fire?
That sounds too hot. Sounds like
You have to
this.
take the pills first.
Absolutely.
And then start setting
I
it
was
on
literally
fire.
thinking the same thing. Like, you got 20 minutes, dude.
If that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so they
thought
get
the
him
same
out.
thing.
Yeah.
Wrong order.
Yeah.
But they get him out. He's still alive. So I don't know what injuries he had, but he survives, right?
Wow.
Immediately after hearing about the fire, Jean-Claude's brother goes to, like, tell his parents, like, hey, fucking brother's house is on fire, right?
Oh, no.
When he gets there,
Mom
he
and Dad.
finds them dead
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, no.
And the dog. All dead.
The
So-
horror.
Yeah. Right?
That's awful.
So Jean-Claude's plan, obviously, was to blame, like, the family's deaths on the fire. I'm not sure what he thought was going to happen with his parents,
Yeah.
but the firefighters were able to get the fire out before it destroyed all of the evidence.
Oh, my gosh.
So they knew that his wife had been beaten to death and that his children had been shot. Also, the investigators didn't believe that he was actually trying to kill himself. Like, they kind of thought that it was on for show because the pills that he took were all expired, which
Okay, but
expired pills still work.
if you're
So
going to kill yourself, who cares? Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Just-
you're going to have a tummy ache? I'll be dead.
take more. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I guess he also had access to another drug that would have, like, for sure killed him, and he didn't take that. And so they're like,
Well, maybe it's the timing of everything. Like, I want to be sleepy. I don't want to die a horrendous death. I want to be sleepy quick. I don't want to, like, slowly die. I don't know
Oh.
what the other medicine
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
I'm just, you know,
I should have
spitballing ideas.
barbiturates, but I don't fucking know.
Barbiturates?
Some barbs, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't
I've heard that word.
Yeah, me too. That was where I went too. I was like, oh, some other drug. But that would have killed
Bituins
him.
where?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I'll just stick with sleeping pills. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So either which way, did not work. And the investigators were like, that seemed like that was more like for attention. So he's obviously...
What's he going to want attention for, though? Like, is he expecting to get caught? And he's like, look, I was going to end it all, so maybe I'm the sad, poor person.
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I think
doesn't
that
make
the
sense.
fire would have killed him, though.
I think he just was a poor
was-
plan.
I think
Nerd.
so, too.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that way, too.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
he's obviously a poor planner if he's setting the house on fire before he pops the pills.
Yeah, dumb. He's an
Yeah.
idiot. So...
Yeah. Okay.
He's obviously arrested. He's brought to trial in June of 1996,
Okay.
and he's found guilty and sentenced
Obviously.
to life in prison
Good.
with the possibility of parole after
Not
22 years.
good. All right.
But I mean, you know, it's always like 25 to life, right?
yeah.
So while he was in prison, he said that since everything was out in the open now about his life and all the lies and stuff, that he never felt more free than he had before, right?
Well, why'd you lie about it?
Right? Like
You
didn't-
did this.
You didn't have to do that.
I'm not trying to gaslight you, bro, but like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
This is you.
You could have stopped.
This is your fault.
You could have stopped after, like, I didn't get into medical school.
My bad.
Right?
I didn't actually try.
But
Okay.
that's not all.
Oh, no.
Stacy.
But there's more, Aaron.
He was released.
Ugh, I fucking knew it.
He
when you
was
said
released-
20-something, I was like, it's been more than 20 years. He for sure is already out.
He was released on parole in 2019 after
Wow.
serving 26 years.
I knew it.
He was released into the custody of a monastery in...
Oh, is he
had-
a monk?
Yeah, kind of like a black monk or something. This particular monastery was like, it's the home of the black monks or something like that.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either, and I did not
Like,
write it
are they
down.
black or is it like,
I think it's like black robes
oh, okay.
that they wear.
Like, it's just like a level of whatever, monkness.
yeah. Like
Okay.
a karate belt.
The
They're
black monks.
The black monks.
I need to learn about monks.
I really do too. I did
follow
not
a
look
lot of
into it
them
a lot.
on TikTok.
It's really weird. Not that weird, I guess. And
It's actually very soothing. I have a lot to teach you.
What do they show you? They don't talk, do they?
Well, maybe they're not true monks. I don't know the monk rule. I didn't know that the black monks were a thing. But yeah, they talk about like mindfulness and meditation and everything for sure.
All right.
Don't know
Well,
about the black monks
he
though.
fucking joined up with the black monks, and he got an ankle bracelet on. But like, that's it. He's out now.
He's just a black monk with an ankle bracelet.
Yep. I don't know where he is now. I don't know how long he had to stay at the monastery.
I have so many fucking questions. I don't know how long you had to stay at the monastery. How long you got to stay at a monastery before they're like, you're a monk?
I think it's a long time.
I feel like it's like all like your life.
yeah, I think it's
right?
like a lifetime.
Like that's a commitment. That's
And
like the male version of a nun, but
Yeah.
they like meditate instead of like praise Jesus.
Yeah. But I think nuns, like, you become a nun, and you only have to study for, like, such amount of years, like 5 or 10 years or something, and then you become, like, a nun. It's probably not even that long. It might be that long.
I
don't
thought
know.
a nun, you literally just
Speaking
had to
out of
walk in and be like, I want to be a nun. And they're like, okay. Like, I've seen Sister Act, so I feel like
Sister
I know
Margaret
everything.
over here. I mean, yeah,
Sister Mary Clarence.
but I feel like monks is more like, you know, you have to go through fucking karate training and all that kind of stuff. Like, you have to go through some kind of, like, training or whatever.
For sure not karate training.
Don't they fight? Do the
Monks?
fucking...
Well, they just have like sticks and staffs, and they're just like.
Yeah. The slowest fighting in the world, but it's
Well,
still
it's more,
fighting.
I think it's more about like balance and meditation. Girl, I don't know.
I thought they were going to beat people up with those sticks.
Wouldn't that be awesome if like a monk is just fucking meditating and somebody's like fucking with him and they're like, you know what? I didn't want to have to do this.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I could fucking kill you right now. Very slowly.
Very slowly.
Yeah. That's it. He's out now. Or like recently.
You know, I never realized I had so many questions about monks, and I'm derailing this wildly. But like, and I don't want this to sound rude. It's probably offending so many people already. But like, what does a monk do? Like, I know they meditate.
You mean like for money? I think they
Well-
exist on like donations.
Well, listen, and I don't even
Do
know what
they-
a nun does.
Are they... I am so uninformed
Me too.
with everything.
Yeah.
Is
like
it
a-
a religion?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a spiritual, well, I guess that like spiritual shit and religion are basically the same thing.
Okay. You said that very confidently.
Yeah. Like I think they like pray to Buddha. I don't know if they meditate to Buddha. I don't fucking know. For sure.
All right.
100%.
All right. Either which way, they're taking in fucking murderers.
But I just want to know, like a nun, okay, so nuns like teach Catholic school in some places, right? Other
yeah.
nuns fucking run the church. I don't know. What's a monk do? Because there's a lot of monks.
That's why I think they teach fucking classes on how to fight and shit, and they have to go through training.
I think they
I
just
feel like I've
meditate.
always seen videos of them in like a courtyard, and they're
Meditating.
like all moving together. Yeah, but you
like,
have to have the
slowly.
one guy
That's
that's
like
the actual
yoga.
monk.
The actual monk. They're
Yeah.
all actual
No,
monks.
no, you have the
The
one
leader
guy.
monk.
Yeah, the older monk,
The
the
leader
elder
of
monk.
the monks. Vroom.
You have that guy, and he's
Yeah.
teaching everybody else.
Everybody's screaming right now. We really are very not informed. And I, like,
Again, I
love the
blame-
religion. If it's the spiritual experience of meditation.
Public school system. And also my own lack of initiative.
Interest in any kind of religion growing up at any point in time.
At all. Yeah,
when we would ever
ever.
be given the opportunity to learn about it. Although now we
Any
have
of
Google at our fingertips, and I've never once realized that I didn't know shit about monks until this very moment.
Right? And all I did was hover over the thing that was like,
Black monks.
yeah, they were black monks. They wore black robes. And I was like, interesting. I'll say that.
That's all we need to know.
She won't
Stacey will
ask any
never
follow-up questions.
You know that's a lie. You know I'm okay with being dumb.
Yeah. You know I exist
For the
in
most
this world, too. It's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody, if that was,
Extremely offensive.
and like severely dumb.
That's who
Like
we are.
everybody knows what a black monk is. Pff.
Duh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
well, if you want to check out pictures pertaining to Aaron's case, go to isgdpodcast.com.
Maybe you'll learn about what a black monk is.
Perhaps
Maybe
you
we will.
won't.
When
I'm going to Google the fuck out of this after you leave, just so you know, because I need to know everything about monks that I never knew I didn't know.
I love it.
Like, what do they do
What do they do?
for society? Not that they have to do it. I bet they just like raise the collective energy, you know?
I feel like
They're out here fighting the silent war.
I feel like you can go to a monastery and be like, wow, this is beautiful, and take pictures.
Anyway, okay, so also you can buy merch. It's on the site. Aaron added merch. We have new fucking designs and shit up.
We do.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And then join our Patreon for as little as $1. You get one extra episode every month. And there's different tiers there. And you can get fucking extra content every week. Come support your favorite podcast. If you would like to join us on social media, we are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. Come join the goddamn pod group before it gets shut down because Facebook is on our ass. It's a lot of fun. Clearly, because Facebook wants to shut us down, right?
Yep.
That's the perfect sign.
Zuckerberg.
Ha! If you want to email us, you can do so at isgdpodcast@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to snail mail, you could do that at...
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
What?
We have a letter.
We just got a letter. I didn't know that.
I know. I forgot about it until right now.
Forget about it.
We have 3.
It's hot.
We have 1. We have a greetings from Denmark postcard.
I want to go to Denmark. It's like the happiest country in all of the countries, according to one class I took in college.
Oh,
Did you know that about Denmark?
no.
It's
The
considered the
people on here
happiest country.
don't look that happy. But she says, cuckoo, as the local bird says here, nonstop. Sending you a postcard from Denmark where I am on holiday with my husband and dog, and I promise you it's a lot more fun than the guys on the boat seem to be having.
Ha!
Lots of love from your Belgian listener, Lisbeth. I know I'm not saying it right, and I apologize.
Yes. Is that Libet?
Lebe?
Lebe. I don't know. She told us before and then we
I know.
forgot
I
it.
forgot.
Sorry.
And this is from
Oh my
Eli
God. Her handwriting is so pretty.
Luber. I know, isn't it pretty? It's all loopy. I don't know what's in here. Ooh, it's kind of spooky.
Aww.
I don't know if we're supposed to read these on the air.
Yeah, who knows? But we are. Dun, dun,
Oh my gosh.
dun.
There's pictures. What? There's pictures of like statues and
Greetings.
David and Goliath. It looks like my favorite statue in Florence, Italy. What?
Are they vacation pictures?
Yeah, I
thought
thought
there's,
he
like,
looked
writing on
Keith
the back of 'em.
Richards.
What'd you say?
This one says, I thought he looked like Keith Richards. Ooh. I feel like
Is
this
it just
one's
some
gonna be a
random
favorite.
dude?
This one says some things. Judith Slang Holofernes.
Who's it
They're
from?
both badass women like you. One of my favorite paintings. Florence Gallery. Ooh, a butt. That's a nice butt.
Heyo.
By far my favorite picture I took. Neptune's ass.
That's a nice butt.
And a Coliseum. I included this so you didn't think I was weird. What?
We don't think you're weird. It's weirder you included it.
Close.
Just kidding. Oh my God. It's like a printed photo.
Aww. This is from Ellie from Missouri. I think it's Ellie.
Oh.
It says, Dear Erin and Stacy, Erin posted in the ISGD Facebook group that she accidentally posted an episode early. I shared that I had a flight to Athens and needed something to do on my flight. Oh, I remember that! As a thank you, I wanted to share some of my strange pictures with you. Anywho, I love your podcast and I love to listen every week. Aww.
Oh my God. Did you see the
Ellie
stars
from
on
Missouri.
Touring Venice hungover?
Oh, no.
It says Touring Venice, 5 stars. Touring Venice hungover, 3 stars. Preach. I can smell the Sharpie on
I
this.
can too. It smells not good.
It smells like high school.
I was going to say it smells good, and then I was
6
like, I don't
babies.
want to be weird. And then I said it smells not good, but that's also weird.
Well, we know you're weird, so it's okay. Oh my God, this is so
Every
cool.
time I open a Sharpie, I have to fucking huff it real quick.
This one has a dick.
That's what, yeah, but wait for the butt. That's even better.
Oh, look at this dude playing a saxophone.
He looks like Keith Richards. You just burst somebody's eardrums.
I did. Oh, Lord. Hey, you know this guy. Isn't this the guy? Oh. It looks the same.
It does.
You're trying to teach me about art.
I was once.
Wow, that's intense. Is this where she's like, it reminds me of you girls?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Both badass women, you like you. Yeah, just slicing the neck off of somebody. Their
mean-
neck in their head.
If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. Fuck you, dude. That's what we'd say, too. We'd be like, fuck you, dude.
Mm-hmm. Like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah,
Is that a
that's a
paring
nice
knife?
Dude, Neptune? Is Neptune's ass?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that is
Neptune's
a large
fucking
ass.
Nailing it. Well,
Could you
Neptune probably swims a lot. I think that gives you a good ass.
Swimming?
Yeah. He's just also like a god. So
There's that.
there is that. I think they have beautiful butts. Big, beautiful butts.
Gods do have big, beautiful butts. That's one thing I do recall from history class. Anyway, bye, guys.
Bye.
And thank you for all the shit. That's so cool.
Yeah, thank you.